So good morning, everyone. Let me welcome you to City Hall. I want to begin by just saying thank you. Thank you to each and every one of you who have made Love Your Pet Month such a big success. There were 16 Love Your Pet events this month and opportunities which came about as a result of partnerships and collaborations between the city and the county, animal advocacy groups, artists, community organizations, and just people who care. The Love Your Pet Conference that was held on February 16th served over 120 people with free pet resources and information and activities for families. The event also featured a student art contest organized by Northside Dogs. The student art contest got over 150 entries from students from pre-K to 12th grade, and some of the artists featured here behind me. This month, there have been 13 separate events and opportunities to sign up for free, no-cost spay-neuter surgeries at 13 sites as part of Love Your Pet Month. The last Love Your Pet Month activity isn't today, it's actually Saturday in Denver Harbor at the Denver Harbor Multi-Service Center, where the Empty Shelter Project, organized by Mary Tipton and Canine Angels team, as well as countless volunteers, will provide 300 or 400 spay-neuter surgeries that day to pets owners at all income levels. It's not too late to register for that event if you or someone you know would like to spay or neuter their cat or dog. So go to HoustonTX.gov/loveyourpet, and there's a link to the Empty Shelter Project on that page, and just share that with anyone who you know may want to take advantage of it. I do want to let you know that first daughter, Ashley Turner, was called away at the last moment. She was had intended to be here, but unfortunately she's not able to be with us today. So at this time, I'd like to give thanks to Ashley for her very supportive role in Love Your Pet Month. Thank you, Ashley, for being such a passionate advocate for animals and for selecting the finalists in our winning entries today. I'd like to also thank Mayor Turner and Judge Lina Hidalgo for kicking off the month and our partnership between the city and the county to address this very important initiative. Thank you, Lee Vela with Clear Channel Outdoor. Let's give him a hand already. For the donation of the billboards advertising Love Your Pet Conference, and for this campaign. Featuring the winners of the Rescue Selfie contest. This contest would not have been possible without Clear Channel Outdoor. So you'll be hearing from Lee in a moment, and he'll be sharing just how very impactful the generous donation from Clear Channel Outdoors has been. In addition to Clear Channel Outdoor, I want to thank and recognize our other media partners, as well as Daryl Hughes and the HTV team, Telemundo, Univision is here with us today too, Channel 2, Houston Pet Talk Magazine, and the City of Houston webmaster Bob Nowak, all for helping us promote a packed month full of Love Your Pet events. Outspoken Bean and the city's poet laureate Deep Mouton were also volunteered their talent and their time to write original poems for Love Your Pet service announcements that were aired throughout the month. Jorge Cote with Funeria del Angel donated spay-neuter yard signs, as well as refreshments for the Love Your Pet conference. Elizabeth Asher with Rescue Bank donated 500 dog toys and 2 pallets of dog food and cat food to the Love Your Pet conference. Chrysler Natural Paws, I want to thank them for gift bags that will be going home with our winners today for the Rescue Selfie contest. I want to thank the art community who really embraced us and supported our efforts, especially April Murphy and Magpies and Peacocks for creating signature art and logo for Love Your Pet Month. Thank you to all the animal welfare organizations, and I'd like you guys to stand up. There's a few of you here. Want to just stand up and we can thank you for all the work that you do. And Dr. White, Dr. White too. Thank you so much. And I want to thank my staff for all your hard work in pulling all this together. It's been a big effort, and I appreciate you. And lastly, thank you to everyone who entered the Rescue Selfie contest. I know it was a short window, it was from February 1st to February 14th. We did have 74 entries. And so we'll get to meet some of the winners in just a moment. But before we introduce our winners, I'd like to call up Lee Vela. Let me welcome Lee.
Thank you so much, Councilmember. And on behalf of Clear Channel and Clear Channel Worldwide, I can't tell you how proud we are to be a part of this effort that will make a difference in a lot of lives around Houston and Harris County. What you see here today are 10 different designs that will be on traditional billboards in the city of Houston and digital billboards in Harris County. And in the first month alone, with that combined effort, we're going to reach over about 25 million market impressions. So that means these messages will be seen 25 million times just in the first month. Now, for the rest of the year, these designs will travel around the area and will be in other locations. So you'll be seeing these, not just this month, but you'll be seeing them through the end of the year. Because this is a message that is not just for this month, as we talked about. It is it is an ongoing message to bring to the public that it is so important to spay and neuter your pet and to love it as much as possible. So we're so proud to be a part of this effort, and I will tell you this represents more than a $600,000 donation to this effort. So.
Thank you.
So thank you very much, Councilmember Cisneros, for your leadership and your vision to get this going. And it's been a delight to work on, and I can't tell you how proud we are to be a part of this. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lee. Thank you. Well, now we're getting to the exciting part. So all of you know how this works. You know, we asked for people to send in pictures with themselves and their spayed or neutered rescue pet. And so we assembled them all, looked at them, and you were also asked to write why you spayed or neutered your pet. And I'm going to read some of those of the people that are here because they were all just absolutely wonderful. But your answers is not why we chose your picture. We were thinking about someone on a highway driving past a billboard at 60 miles an hour, and what image would someone be able to click to and understand immediately? So it was really on the image that you submitted is why you were selected. There were other good entries. It was hard to get it down just to 10, but I just so appreciate you taking the time. I know there were other people who intended to enter who didn't. He just missed it. You know, it was not a whole lot of time, but I really am very grateful to you who did. So I'm going to call you guys up. Zachariah, would you join me up here, please? So Zachariah is the owner of Jack's. And I want to read to you what Zachariah wrote. We got Jax as a foster. We were fostering him because he got hit by a car and had a broken pelvis and a broken leg. Eventually, the leg had to be amputated, and through Barrio Dogs, he was already neutered, and we just could not let him go. After that, we fell in love with him, and now he is a very big part of our family. Congratulations. So why don't you stand by your billboard? You can see Jax in the picture. Next, I'd like to invite up so you can meet Sneha Desai. And her dog, Coda. So she wrote, the angels that these fur babies are, they all deserve beautiful, loving homes. While it would be nice to have miniature Codas, it was important for us to neuter him to control the growing population of homeless pets. Thank you. So you want to find your picture. Tracy Baker. So you were representing the cats. So thank you, Tracy, and her cat Jingles. I wanted a kitten that was fixed because there are so many unwanted cats and kittens in the area shelters. I wanted to do my part to help. Thank you for doing your part to help. And finally, with us today, we have Jack Rice. Congratulations, Jack. So Jack and his dog Vance. We want Vance to have a long, happy, and healthy life. Those are all good reasons to spay and neuter a pet. Thank you, Jack. How old are you? 8. He's 8. Thank you. Okay. I think that's it. Lee Vella has provided these little miniature billboards. This is for you to take home, as is the mock-up of your billboard. So don't take them yet because we're probably going to take some pictures. Yes, but that's for you to keep too. And we also have a list of where your billboards are. Katie has, my staff person has printed out copies for you that you may have already. So this is the initial location. So go take another selfie of you in front of your billboard and send that to us. Yeah, don't get hit. Be careful. But that's where they are. And then as Lee Vella was explaining, they'll be moving around because this is donated space. So as there's an open spot, you may be in another place. So in the 10 billboards that are outside of the city limits in the county, those are digital billboards. And I think my understanding is all 10 pictures are loaded on each of those billboards, and they'll just be rotating through. So maybe we can find out locations for those too. Okay, all right, and then we'll share that with all of you. Thank you so much for coming today. Really, I'm so appreciative of you. And there's some media here. Maybe they'd like to visit with some of the winners. Thank you, everybody.